Hey, it's Mark Loftus with Post Magazine. We're at NAB 2012. Again, doing some product introductions here at the Post booth. I've got Charles Dutremont from Cinedeck here. You guys have two new products at NAB this year, and you've been doing NAB a couple of years now. I know that we've talked in the past.
This is our third, yeah.
Good. What do you got going on? I know you guys make disc recorders that work with all different camera systems. What can you tell us from a background and what you've got going on?
Well, we've always been the codec people. We do everything under the sun now, and we've been really pushing the broadcast side. So we cover everything, every flavor of XD cam, every flavor of just about everything. ABC Intra. We do DNX 444 now, which we're the first. So yeah,
focusing more on the broadcast cameras.
Really more on the broadcast side.
Not so much the digital cinema ones, but
not so much. That's our next little project over the summer.
I would imagine.
We've been, because our two new products are really based. They're really designed for the broadcast market, and they're for mobile truck production, fly pack production.
All right. Well, you've got two new products, and I see that you have the RX, Cinedeck RX, right here. What can you tell us about?
Well, it's a dual channel recorder, it's a super lightweight for fly packs and for trucks. So it's under 10 pounds, but does two cameras. So you get 4 cameras in a rack space. So in environments where space and weight is a premium, that's really a great thing.
Mobile trucks, and I see you have all sorts of I/O here.
All sorts of I/O. Well, actually, this is the wrong one. What do you know? This isn't the broadcast version, but the broadcast version does have 2 ins, 2 outs, full duplex, so you can play and record at the same time. Has character outputs, a lot of audio monitoring outputs, and it's really designed for the small trucks.
What's the capacity of something like this?
Recording time kind of capacity? It holds 4 512 gigabyte SSDs, so if you're recording XD cam or something like that, it's pretty much forever, a long time.
Yeah. And on the front, we've got a touch panel?
Yeah, 7-inch touchscreen. It's the same sort of famous UI, which everybody loves.
You've always had that interface on your products.
And we found it to be extremely successful. People really like it. The engineers on the trucks they learn it in 10 or 15 minutes and they're done. So it's a really.
Now, is this a working prototype? How long till you deliver?
These are delivered. These are shipping now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what's the other product that you've got at NAB?
Now that's the Big Daddy, which is the MX, which is really a serious step up in terms of the I/O. It's 10 channels of 3G I/O, so it's pretty serious.
And what are the applications as far as where would you say?
That's a truck or a control room kind of product, and it's really designed for environments that need heavy-duty monitoring. So there's a lot of monitoring outs. There's a huge amount of audio input. So there's 32 channels of AES audio. There's 10 channels of video I/O, depending on how you want to split that up. So it's.
And on the smaller units that you have, that kind of partner with the cameras themselves. Any news on that front there? Is it your existing product or any upgrades?
Our existing product, and we've expanded all the codec support to match the larger products where it can, where the processing is available.
Right.
And we've mirrored the changes that we've made in the UI there, so there's redundant recording. A lot of the things that make the Cinedeck different have been ported there.
When you come to a show like NAB and you're exhibiting, I would imagine you're also keeping an eye on what the camera manufacturers are doing.
We've been watching all the news.
Yeah. So
and we're going to keep watching it.
Yeah, I know it's the first
day. Blackmagic and AJA with these crazy things they're coming out with. So
it's amazing.
It's a very, very changing landscape.
Yeah, so we may see a lens on the front of one
I
of these.
don't think so. We're about workflow, and some of the things that are coming out they're cool, but they don't really think about the workflow. And for the post environment, workflow is what you have to think about. Whether it's TV news or it's high-end cinema, it's the same thing. It's an environment. It's not a single thing. So.
What about storage capacities, improvements that we see there, different technology? Is that something that affects you? And what about
Well, sure.
Thunderbolt? I guess that's another question.
Well, Thunderbolt doesn't really.
Apply?
There's a lot of storage technologies, and as they are available, we make use of them. Like the MX will support 8 gigabit fiber or 10 gigabit copper. We can support anything that comes out. And as Intel makes their chipsets available to the rest of us, not just Apple, you'll see a lot more about Thunderbolt.
Right. Cool. Well, anything else we need to know as we wrap up here?
No, I'm good.
Hey, well, Charles, we want to thank you for coming by the Post booth again. Stay tuned. We've got the folks from Autodesk coming up next.